to Align with Ariana. I am Ariana, of course, your favorite psychic medium. I am able to go beyond the veil of life and death to connect with the spirits that are sometimes nice and sometimes not so much. My content is very real and very true when I do connect with these spirits, so enter at your own risk. So I received a lot of messages on connecting with Bryant. Okay, so he is here and he is ready to connect. Now, connecting with him is it's grace, so to speak. He is in the midst of still crossing over. Since this is very new and is very fresh, his spirit is very worried right now. He is not at ease. He is not feeling like he wants to give a lot of information, but I will connect to see what he does have to say. And he's saying that he actually does want to talk a lot about what happened, but he wants people to know, number one, that he loves his family and he loves his daughter. He's talking about his daughter a lot. He's saying that it was a wiring issue. Something happened as it relates to wiring. He's saying that he was semi-aware of something that was occurring before about a system shutting down. He's also saying that he wasn't expecting this to happen on a day like this, but his daughter was there on the plane with him, and he's saying he wants people to know she was a bright, loving individual, and she was very smart. He's saying that he tried to protect or cover her head or something. He tried to protect or cover her head. He loved kissing people on their forehead. That was like his that was like his way of telling you that he loved you like so much. So he kissed people on their forehead when he did, but especially his daughter. It was a lot of people on this plane, you guys. This was not a light plane ride. It was a lot of people that was on this ride. He's saying it was a whole team. He's saying a whole team, and he's saying some people, other people know. These other people that were on the plane. So it was more than just him and his family. It was other people, it was friends. I believe it sounds like it's his daughter. He's saying it's his baby girl. She is with him, and she's saying reports have not been confirmed or anything has not been confirmed, but he's saying that his daughter was on the plane with him. He's saying that he was leaving a particular place, and this was a place that she really wanted to go. Like she normally doesn't travel with him as much. She does, but not often, because she was getting ready to go off to school or something. He's saying something about she was preparing to go to school or get prepared to go to do some type of schooling, preparing to go to school, and she doesn't travel with him much. So this was her time to she was in between on a break or some kind of break that was happening around now, so that's why she was with him. She loved the sport as much as he did, so she was just like very hands-on with what was going on, and she wanted to learn the ins and outs of business. He was teaching her the ins and outs of business. So that is why she was with him. He was actually showing, she was kind of doing like some understudy as far as it relates to the business and the flow of things. Veronica or Vanessa, he's saying something about connecting with her. I don't know if they recently had a child together. He's saying that that's his lover, that's his connecting, that's his bonded partner. I'm not sure if they recently had a child or something about two little boys, possibly had twins or two little boys. Yes, twin boys, he's saying twin boys. And she was at home or possibly taking care of them. But he is very sad, you guys. He is not happy right now. Not in the sense where he is at total peace. He is trying to figure and maneuver this all out. He almost feels responsible, you guys. He feels very responsible, and Spirit is trying to keep him at ease with what he's feeling. But he almost feels very responsible. Okay, so he's saying before his plane went down, he's saying that he heard something about 8 loud clicks and the engine just shut down. So he was saying it was about 8 loud clicks that he heard, or 8 loud sounds that he knew that it was going to go down. It was nothing. He felt so hopeless. He felt like it was nothing that he could do. but he knew it was going to happen because he heard the 8, he said it was 8 loud clicks. Something happened with the engine. It just shut down. I don't know if it was a wiring system or something that happened with a spark, or something happened with the wires, but it shut completely down. And he's saying that there were 8 loud clicks, and it shut down. He's talking about Vanessa or Veronica. So he's saying that Vanessa or Veronica wanted them. He's saying that she had some type of feeling about them traveling, and she did not feel comfortable around this time. His wife, or Vanessa, I want to say, is it Vanessa or Veronica? Vanessa did not want him to travel whatsoever. She kept telling him to wait it out, but his daughter really wanted to go. And he is also saying that he felt like he wanted to do this to kind of solidify being a family man, because he said that he had some things or situations that have come up that was recently into question about him and his family. And he's talking about a baby or a child. I'm not sure if Vanessa's pregnant with twins, but I keep picking up on two twin energies, 2 boys. So I keep picking up on that energy. You guys, he is not doing very good right now. His spirit is trying his very best to see his way through. His light is very strong, you guys. But he's saying that he chose this path, and he knows that this was his choice, but he's struggling with the whole protective part, because he was very protective. So he's struggling with the part that is very important to him. He felt like he couldn't protect his daughter. He's saying there were 8 loud clicks, and then everything just shut off, and the plane literally went down. He's saying that the 8 loud clicks were just, it was so loud, and you can literally feel the impact of it. It was so loud from what he's saying. It was just so loud. And his daughter had so much, she was in fear so bad. She was in fear so bad. He felt more protective, but he said this is the first time in his life where he was actually scared, that he actually was very scared. But he is saying that he feels that it was some type of wiring malfunction. And he's also suspecting, he's saying something about alcohol, that it is very possible that alcohol was into play with this guy. He's saying that he believes that something about judgment, someone's judgment was kind of thrown off. I don't know if it was because alcohol is in play in this situation. I want to remind you that no reports have confirmed this. This is me just connecting through the spiritual realm. He's saying that someone's judgment could have been altered. He's saying it was possible alcohol, but one of the engine shut down. The system shut down. It was a wiring issue. Something as it relates to a malfunction. He's saying a malfunction with wires. That this was not normal. He's also saying something about he received a call a couple of hours before they got on the plane to do something to meet with a doctor, or meet with something about a doctor. He's talking about some type of thing that he was supposed to follow up on because some results, or something about some results have came back. But he's also talking about Vanessa as well. So he said that he knew he had a bad vibe about it the whole time. He didn't want to board the plane. He said he didn't want to board the plane, but he knew he had to get back in enough time. And I don't know if he got a call that somebody was going to the hospital, or he got a call that he needed to get back to go to the hospital for some type of results or something. But he's saying that he had to get back. He said that it was really no other choice. He's saying that he was left with no other choice in this situation. He had no other choice but to get back. But the timing that he left, I keep seeing the number 28, so he keeps showing me 28, and I believe this is could be a part of the timing that he passed away, or the timing that he had to leave. I don't know, it was like 4:28 in the morning, 4:28 in the morning, or 6:28 in the morning. Something about the morning hours at the 28th hour, and usually that number deals with a lot of things that happen in, as far as it relates to death. So he's talking about the 28th hour. That's very important as well to him. But he is also saying that he loves all the support, and he's not doing good, you guys, because he's not happy about how things happen, and about why. He doesn't really understand why or what it's about. His spirit is trying to navigate through the unseen realm, and his spirit is trying to navigate, but he's trying to navigate. I see him navigating with his daughter, and right now he is not at ease as much as she is. I keep seeing his daughter is more so at ease. She is actually very supportive of him, and she was his rock. He thought that he was being her rock, but she was his rock. She's saying that my dad was very scared. He had no idea what was going on. She's also saying that he didn't expect this to happen because of mom. She's also saying that, yes, because of mom, something about mom, but the people that were on the plane, she's saying something about as it relates to the number of 7, so it possibly was 7 people total on the plane. She said my dad did not feel comfortable with the person that was flying. Like I said, she's actually talking and communicating a lot more. She's saying that he didn't feel comfortable with who was flying. She's saying that a personal assistant was there, his personal assistant or someone that did their personal bookings. You guys, I want you to send prayers out to this family, because it is a family that is truly affected by this in more than one way. His daughter is very strong, and she is trying to be very strong in this process. She is very emotional, but she's more headstrong and trying to get to the destination in the afterlife. She is really pushing for that, and I see that she will make it, and I sense that she will make sure that her family makes it, because her energy is so strong, you guys. And I see that it was Kobe, his daughter, and another daughter. She's also saying that it was very intense because there were loud noises that came on that were it just popped. It was like some popping noise that was really, really loud, and she said it happened really quickly. So she's saying that it possibly was in between the hours of 4:28 to 7:28. She's talking about 7:28. So they possibly left early in the morning, 7:28. She said my mom, and dad. She's saying that between the hours of 4 to 7:28 in the morning that this had happened. But she's also saying that it was very dark too when they left. She is saying that she is 100% sure that this was not supposed to be like this. And she said that her dad kind of pushed the issue. He kind of pushed the issue because he was very headstrong. I keep picking up on a J, but I keep on picking up on a J. This is not to say that he is at fault at all. He's not at fault. She knows that, and she's just telling me that he was very adamant about getting back. And also to speak is that she is very sad at the moment, because she said that she's going to miss a lot of things that she was looking forward to. She's talking about she was looking forward to school and preparing herself. This is very tragic. It's a tragic situation because no one was prepared for this type of information, and the family is grieving at the moment. The family is going through this time that no one possibly can understand unless you've been touched by this particular family in their heart and your space. It's very hard to go through these types of things such as death. Death affects us all, as we know this. And I want you guys to know that his spirit is still trying to navigate through the areas of life and death. But I can assure you that their soul will be more so at ease in a couple of days or a couple of weeks after this process. It will be a lot easier for me to connect, giving the spirit time to move and navigate through these realms of life and death as he is moving and transcending beyond this realm of life. So I want to thank you guys for aligning with Ariana. If you would like your own personal reading, please visit www.alignwithariana.com. sure to share, like, and subscribe for more details